I gotta everything gon' fall together, something had to fall apart. It's a day of the dog, I need a home for. In a blink that is gone.
Pull up to the spotlight, yeah, I mean. All up in the spotlight, yeah, I mean. Never got a ring, though, yeah, I mean. Still Hall of Fame, though, yeah, I mean. You gotta respect.
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live in Los Angeles at the Staples Center. Welcome to the Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Taking a look at Brooklyn.
And you look around the league, and it's hard to see a team that can challenge this group right now. If they keep playing like this, I'm not convinced anyone is going to break this.
Yeah, every challenge that's been thrown their way, they meet it. I mean, every time you think they might fold, they don't. It's pretty incredible.
And finished off by Davis.
LeBron James. That's such a high IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter.
And this is year one of LeBron's two-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. It wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
James has a two-pointer. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Forceful move by LeBron inside, not letting anything stop him from getting a shot.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Steve Nash.
Thanks, Kevin. He thinks the big issue for them is to make things difficult inside. He understands that their opponent has a physical presence, but he wants his guys to match that physicality or surpass it. Obviously a tough order to fill, but they have to do it.
Thanks, David. Outside Westbrook. Off on the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
That's a good heads-up play from Seth. Look, he scans the floor, finds a wide-open man.
On the wing, Davis. Durant with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Los Angeles. They trail by one. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
And, you know, you have to feel terrible about how that thing turned out. I mean, the game was really going about as expected until they just gave up that huge surge there late in the game. Totally lost momentum and ended up losing it.
And the first one drops. And as the regular season winds toward the playoffs, Greg, for those teams in the upper half of the standings, how much are they looking at the seeding and their possible opponents?
Well, I don't think most would admit it, but it's human nature to think ahead, trying to map out that route and looking at how it breaks down in the bracket.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Brooklyn.
Well, they're just a team in sync right now. Their passing in the first half has been outstanding.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Here's none. Beyond the arc. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. To the inside. Here's Curry. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
Off contact. I mean, Curry, he's added a lot to his game since coming into the NBA.
Inside. Kicks it out to LeBron. A three-pointer is right on target. LeBron's got 7 points in the game. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Irving. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Oh, you better stick with Irving. You can't allow him any separation.
Outside Bradley. And he drives in. Here's David.
David was putting something extra on that, though.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
The Lakers trail.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. This game against Brooklyn here, it's their first look at the Nets.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
Who knows? If you want to look all the way ahead to the finals, it's possible these teams can see each other there. So both teams looking to make a statement in their first meeting of the season.
You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Man, such a creative player. I love seeing Kyrie Irving find his open teammates with the whip of a pass.
Here's none. After the basket by Brooklyn. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Howard.
You allow Howard to get in close, he's going to punch that ticket.
Pass to Harris. It's stolen by Monk.
Bro, you serious? Why didn't he pass the ball?
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Lakers ahead.
All right.
They're up by 1.
Coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girl.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Los Angeles.
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far. Working it down low a lot and getting high percentage.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. One of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch onto. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. Los Angeles on D. They lead by 4.
Oh, aggressive play by Simmons, fearlessly going up for the dunk.
Davis sets a screen. And here is Monk. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And it's Durant with the rebound. The Nets on offense. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And probably expected to win that game, and maybe that caused them to come out a little flat, just a bit of complacency.
And it's Harris off the drive. Drives to the hoop. And he banks in the layup. And that's now 7 points for Kyrie Irving.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results. And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Irving misses. Monk with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Anthony. And another basket for the Lakers.
Do you think Melo's going to hesitate off the pass? No way.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Simmons. Missed inside. Los Angeles leading by 4. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Anthony's just a natural born shooter. I mean, even from beyond the arc, he makes it effortless.
Pass to KD. Here's Simmons.
Make him run. Make him run. Make him run.
Anthony on the wing.
None of that easy shit.
Loads it up for Davis.
Oh, trouble.
That's going to be a travel.
Not a problem. First turnover of the game, but overall, I like how they're taking care of the basketball.
Nets trail by 7.
Got LeBron back.
You talk to Simmons' teammates, he sets the tone, he's vocal, and he leads by example.
And even 3-on-3 break. The 3 from Anthony.
Let's go.
It's good from long range. Anthony's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Fantastic. It is a big part of why they've been able to get these good.
Come on, now. Gotta change the strategy up.
They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's James. Bradley, no one around him. And the Lakers take on 2 more. Don't you notice, Chris, whenever the team has injuries, Simmons takes it upon himself to fill in the gaps.
But Kevin, no one to defer responsibility. I mean, some of his biggest games have been when he puts his team on his back and carries them across the finish line.
Took him no time at all on that one. James has got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling.
He actually fell for it. Everything you go fall for it. Nigga just stuck.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Davis throws it down.
Step back for me.
Okay, look how competitive Davis gets from the board.
You want to give it to Ben Simmons? You want to give it to Ben Simmons?
As to Simmons.
I told you.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the
He ain't
glass.
trying to do nothing else.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets, LaMarcus.
1:25 left in the first half. And Davis throws it down hard.
When the crowd gets up, unless you want to be on.
Down low. And it's Davis finishing.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
That's right.
Bang, bang. Impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Now into the lineup, your Lakers.
It's to Harris to halt the run. It doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Westbrook with it. Outguarded by Simmons.
Hey, he just stopped. Give it to Ben Simmons. Give it to Ben Simmons. Give it to Ben Simmons. Lost it. That's all nigga wanna do. Try to get it. Run to the paint with Ben Simmons. You usually tell nigga strategy.
With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. And slam dunk by Simmons.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
Something we do not always talk about is that Joe Harris is not
Why
just
do you do
a
that?
shooter. Even though he doesn't rack up huge assist totals, this guy's a solid passer. He competes on the defensive end, and he can actually put it on the deck.
He makes the D look silly. What an incredible move.
Man, how about that finish right there? Not too bad.
Well, the defense always so attentive to Russ, and he knows, okay, you're going to send defensive attention my way. I will find an open teammate.
And so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
What's up, my guy? It's me again. I hope you ain't trying to do that same strategy. Oh, okay.
And the layup is good off the glass. And what is it specifically that makes Harris a good playmaker, Doris?
I think it's probably his IQ, the fact that he can see a play develop before it really gets to a position where most guys see it. He has a great feel for where his teammates are, and he knows how to hit them in their favorite spots.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Yeah. And since it's the same player, he probably played the same exact way. So, you know what that means? Implement the same strategy.
Yes.
Why does that enjoying the party?
And Grant, for the super teams that are managing their stars' minutes right now, it seems like home court advantage is less of a priority than being fresh for the postseason.
You know what, BA? It really does seem that way. It's like you'd rather play with a stacked hand on someone else's table than play with a weaker hand at home. Championship teams know how to win on the road. The most important thing is being healthy and being together as a group going into the postseason.
Well, Kevin Durant has an ability to put the ball on the deck and finish off the drive. Prime example there.
Knocks down the triple. James has got 5 now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Pass to Davis. Inside. The shot's good on the assist by James.
And Davis just has the physicality to own the paint. Defenses just can't do much to stop him down low.
Curry, no good. Now Los Angeles with it. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Now here's Simmons. The kick out, Curry. Outside Durant. Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by James. Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's Bradley.
He's
in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
They're
just getting pushed around inside.
The Lakers in the lead. Westbrook outside. Pass to James.
Wow.
Oh, Durant with a steal. The ball's knocked loose. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And here's Simmons. And the apple not falling far from the tree. Simmons' dad was a legendary player in Australia.
And that's where Simmons says he really learned the value of team ball. At age 15, he played in a world championship there. Just invaluable to his early development.
Here's Westbrook.
No
scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And Westbrook draws the double. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Harris. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter.
wow.
Stolen by Simmons. Durant with it. Picked up by James. To the paint. Here's Simmons. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Simmons has got his third basket on the night right there. Westbrook outside. And Westbrook draws the double. The three, James. Kept alive. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons. I do it. I do it. I do it. I do it. You only doing the same shit.
Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play. How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
That's so cheap what he do. Like,
there's a reason Dwight Howard has so many all-defensive teams to his credit. Good night with the block.
Here's James. And he finishes. That makes it 4 out of 5.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Harris. Irving for 3.
Boy, the ground Russell Westbrook can cover. It's incredible. The speed, the wingspan, breathtaking.
Laker girls. All right. Look who's coming under the court.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
All right, BA, Russell Westbrook last season said titles won't define him. He said, quote, I grew up in the streets. I'm a champion. I don't have to be an NBA champion. My legacy isn't based on what I do on this court. It's what I do off the floor. How many people I'm able to impact and inspire.
So, this man got KD and Kyrie, but he trying to run around Ben Simmons,
to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Offensive board. Howard. Lays it up and banks it in.
Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons.
Dwight Howard, so problematic for a defense.
And
I knew it.
slam dunk by Simmons.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
I'm gonna start setting charges. I would give him a break.
No doubt whatsoever.
Brooklyn with the ball. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago.
That's his first personal foul.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Drummond with the screen.
Andre Drummond.
Good drive by Irving. It's tipped. And he recovers it.
But pass the ball. My God.
Howard's shot's good. Howard's got 6.
He ain't learned nothing from the last game we played.
Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Guys, it's been great hustle defense throughout 2 quarters of play. Contesting everything and racking up the block shots as well.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Drummond on the double team. Outside Monk. There's the 3.
Good shot, though.
By the Nets. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
And that was a game we assumed they would win. Now, they certainly had a chance to win it, but let it get away from them there at the end.
Second team foul. Substitution for your Lakers.
Now Irving. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game. There's the drive. Curry
Okay, so he can pass the ball. Okay, that was a good play.
You'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Drops in the 3. Anthony's got his second basket on the night. Brandon, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, B.A., I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists.
I'm gonna give my boy a break because he just
space the floor for their ball club.
Let's see who is the loudest.
And the Nets making a change here. The Lakers call timeout.
All right. Look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls. Laker girls.
The Lakers in the lead. Here's Westbrook. Oh, rejected by Drummond.
Twice on the pipe, send it back, Andre Drummond.
Westbrook left side. Over Irving.
Got him.
And Davis slams it home.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Well, Anthony Davis helped rescuing the Lakers from some lean years. In the 6 seasons prior to his arrival, they'd missed the playoffs more times than in the previous 65 years of
And a year after they got them, they're hoisting the
You really suck.
And now with his new contract, he should have
everything you do is predictable.
time to come.
And the Lakers with possession here. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
I mean, what a stunner. They came into the game confident, looked like they had it pretty much in hand, and then the wheels fell off there in the 4th.
And again, it's the Nets missing. Pass to Davis. Here's Johnson. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Johnson's gotten 4 this quarter.
And a point guard in high school, Davis showing off his court sensibilities, hitting the open man right there.
Down low. Here's Johnson. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
And that one's good. Simmons.
He's really carrying the load, but no man could do it all by himself.
Westbrook with it. Now guarded by Brown. To the inside. From 7 feet. Here's Johnson. Oh, Simmons with the block.
Oh, what a swat by Simmons, using his size and reach to bat away the shot.